Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to share with you what's been sent through the post to me. I don't normally answer these type of letters. They normally go straight in the bin. I don't have anything to do with these fake corporations. However, this one had NHS on the front that was addressed to me, and seeing as I've had nothing to do with the NHS in over 25 years, I thought I'd better open it up and see what the NHS have got to say to me. And what I do find is the NHS, with this letter, an attached letter to my daughter, asking me if I'll politely give this letter to my daughter and get her to test herself for the CV atrocity. So basically, if you look here, it says, if your child returns their completed test, we will send them a gift voucher worth £20 as a thank you. So they want my daughter to take part in their medical trials in exchange for cash. Okay, she's 13 years old. That's bribery. And that is coercion. Okay. So therefore, the three people whose names are on, that's the people I'm addressing this directly to. Maggie Throop, Professor the Lord Darsey, FRS, Professor the Lord Darsey. What sort of arrogant level are you on to name yourself Professor the Lord Darsey? My word. And Kelly Beaver, Managing Director of Public Affairs. So you three have sent this letter to my daughter. Okay? Therefore, you three are now my enemy. Okay? And when the time comes, when people start going to houses, you three will be on the list. Your houses will be getting visited and protested. Or information centres will be placed outside your house, shall I say. Okay? I'm not tolerating this. Okay? Disgusting. And what I want to know is, has anyone else received these letters? Anyone else who... already we've told a school that we're not having nothing to do with this clown show. We've already told the NHS my children are having nothing to do with this clown show. Yet they're still harassing me with mail trying to bribe my daughter. Okay? No, I'm not having that. Yeah, so what I do want to do is share with you all now a little story about when someone tried to bribe me when I was a small child. It's actually one of my first childhood memories. Not exactly a happy one. Turns out there was a paedophile living in our street when I was younger, and I kept being told off my mother and father, do not accept anything off any strangers. Okay, they told me that continuously. And one day the paedophile came up and offered me a bar of chocolate, a big huge bar of chocolate it was as well. So I remembered what my mum and dad said, and I knew there was something wrong. However, I snatched the bar of chocolate off him, I ran down the street, and then I thought, oh, this bar of chocolate might be poisoned, so I threw the bar of chocolate down the drain. And then I ran into the house crying, explaining to my mum and dad what had just happened. And 3 or 4 days later, my dad jumped out of the living room seat, ran across the front garden, and grabbed a hold of this man who'd offered me the chocolate. Now I watched my dad squeeze the life out of this man, and grabbed him by the throat until he passed out. And then the man collapsed to the ground. Bear in mind, it's one of my first earliest memories. Once the man had collapsed to the ground, my dad kicked him really hard in the chest, woke him up, grabbed a hold of him and said, if you touch anyone or go near anyone in this village again, I will kill you. Okay? And that was it. Never saw him again, never saw that man again. All I can assume is he left the place. Fair enough, he went somewhere else to start his paedophilia in a different area. But the point was, it got sorted in the correct way when someone was coming to try and bribe his child, okay? And that kind of reminded me of this. You basically offer my child money to take part in some evil deed, right? No, it's not happening, no. Okay, goodbye everyone. Have a lovely day. Peace to you all.